So the bolded ones are the current tasks that we're doing, and the ones that are underneath that aren't bolded are the future ones for when we finish that. This is going to be a writing dialogue stream, so we're going to kind of focus on what we was doing last week. But for the rest of the week, we might move on to creating skills, and we'll also do some character sheets for the people that have recently filled in a character sheet. So this is definitely going to be a dialogue stream. Tomorrow's might be a skill stream, and we'll be doing skills for both the enemies of the Everbloom Forest that we haven't finished already, and we will probably start considering what warrior and hunter we'll be using. So I'll be looking at Akira's sheet and seeing if he's put anything for those yet. Did you ever try Trello for dev tasks? I've heard of that, and I think the reason I don't use it is because I'm literally, Discord seems easier because I always have it up anyway. One thing is, I'll admit this, I don't know about you guys, but if I started using like too many programs for stuff, I would just forget about them. I'd use them once and then I'd not use them again. But Discord is something I always have up anyway, because I'm always on it. So it just seemed handy to just have all my list here because I'm on it anyway. It saves me having an extra tab up as well. Right, so this is what I'm going to just use this for now. I mean, there we go. And this is our main Discord as well, so if you want to join, you're welcome. And we added a dialogue suggestions channel on Thursday's stream, our last stream. We've had a few little suggestions which I really like, thanks to Elite. So we're going to update that today, and I'm also going to put the new screenshot of the updated version in, and you guys will like literally just have the rest of the stream to say if there's anything else that you'd wish to change, and then that's it. It closes then. Dialogue suggestions closed today, Monday the 7th of October. So we have our thingamajig here, so I'm update it in a sec and post the new one. And as for tasks today, what we'll be working on, we got to do the appearance of the little sister, because we have a very basic generic template for her at the moment. We got the default character for the little girl, and we're going to be looking at our quest journal feature as well, making sure the first quest is written up in that, and have a little experiment with the icons we could use for the journal, because Yanfly's just released an icon generator, haven't they? So I'm going to be having a look at that too. Main quest indicator on the mini map, because it'll be cool to like show people where the quest is. I'm not actually sure how I'm going to go about doing that yet, but I'm probably going to just use events for it, because that's what I've used for the enemies and a lot of other things on the mini map. Yeah, and then there's the lake, pushing the lake animation, and the scream sound effect, which will add to the dialogue. And then, oh my goodness, we got the interior of the cabin to do as well, and then we got part 2 of the dialogue. So yeah, there's quite a few tasks to do, and I'll be doing some of them off stream as well, because I stream in the afternoon here, and then I tend to do a little bit of work in the evenings as well after dinner off stream, so I can show you guys the next day what I've done. So I'll whatever we don't do today on stream, I will do off stream later. Okay, so yeah, it's a website, but whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah, I have used so many websites and programs over the years, and I thought, oh, this is so cool, I love this, and then I've just not used it again because I forget. And I'm a very simple person here. I'm very simple. I just use Notepad and Discord for my stuff, things that aren't too overly complicated to write my notes in. Yay, Binary Fairy, thanks for helping hard. Yay. It's been unlucky that you started streaming because I have to go to school. Feels bad, man. Oh, you have a good time at school. No worries. Totally understandable. You guys have stuff to do and you have lives. But even if you pop in for just a few minutes, it means the world to me. So don't you worry. Hi, Richard. How you doing? Thank you for the 5 bitties. I hope you're having a good day. Hope your Monday's treating you well. Guys, I have been obsessed with drinking water lately from my water bottle, and it's making me need to go to the bathroom constantly. So I'll be back in a sec, okay? It won't be long. Okay, I am back. I tried to be as fast as possible. Hi Ghosty, thank you so much for the host. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Ghosty. Hope you're doing well. I miss you. Okay, so, right, let's get straight to it. Back to our dialogue thing. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna just copy this, and I'm gonna take quite a bit of this. I'm gonna make a slight edit to just one line to something that I think might work, or we'll see. Okay. I can't remember what I changed it to now, but I did update it in RPG Maker with that. I'm just gonna get RPG Maker up, guys, because I haven't opened the software yet. You've got all the RPG emotes, Richard. That's so cool. I've got a couple, but I haven't got them all. I want that one, you know, the one that looks a bit like Kirby. I want that emote. Jessie Skinner, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. I love watching fish swim. It's so peaceful. Yeah, that's the one I thought. Okay, so we're basically doing another draft of the dialogue we did on Friday, a better one, and Elite gave some suggestions because you know, it's very important to me that this game has good dialogue, and I want to kind of make sure it's good. And if we have to do more than one draft for our special scenes, because this is an important scene, this is our first main quest scene. One of the first real bit of dialogue we're going to have in the game, if we don't count the Carol the Barrel dialogue that we have at the start. Fair enough. Hope you find a language you like. Yay. Me too. I hope you do as well. You'll get there. You're at school. I mean, you've got lots of time to get to learn languages. I mean, I wish I did when I was younger. I wish I was more tech focused rather than design focused. I think it would have helped, but you know, as long as you start eventually, right? Question: when I hit 500 raindrops, will you make me a character with my name or with Richard? Whatever you want it to be, Richard. You guys will get to fill in the form. You can call the character absolutely whatever you want. There's a note somewhere on the FAQ that says if it's too, I didn't say the word lewd, but as if it's inappropriate, then I might ask for something to be changed. We'll see. Okay, so why is the webcam making my eye go funny? Silly. Now I am focusing on C#, and thanks for helping me. Yeah, thank you to Binary Ferret. But yeah, any name you want. People either call them their character their real name, or they give them a complete new name. So it's totally up to you guys. And how have we changed this? Pardon me, I think. Are you the innkeeper's sister, we said. So that just kind of makes it a little bit shorter. Right, let me just check something a sec. Yeah, I'm kind of making 2 adjustments to what Elite said. But I really like it, so I'm not changing much of it. I'm stealing all his ideas. You can clearly look after yourself. I like the dialogue edits because they just make it sound less wooden and more natural, and I prefer that. First drafts, I think, will always sound a bit wooden, so. What language or framework will you be writing the game with? I believe it's Ruby, isn't it, guys? Or is it not Ruby? It's JavaScript. I don't even know the answer to that. What an absolute noob I'm. I know that some of the old RPG makers were in Ruby, but I think this new one is MV is in JavaScript. So I'm a noob. I'm an absolute noob. I'm not even a programmer, guys. I'm just a jack of all trades. Okay, but welcome to the stream, Jessie. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good Monday. If you're curious about the project, guys, we have a project command. You can read all about it there, but I will be making a website hopefully very soon. I really want to get the website done soon, and I want to make it awesome so you guys can look at it and be wowed. My apologies, could you have to serve? Okay, you're the innkeeper. Yeah, I don't think there was any changes to this particular dialogue. And then it's just this bit and then it's done. To spend more time his job. Safety. Okay, so that's good, and I've labelled them all as well. Save. Just checking out the typos. So yeah, this is a small dialogue conversation, only 2 choice branches for the hero in this one. Okay. Save. Okay, now, right. Export. Download. Okay. So once that's downloaded, I'm going to get it put up in here. I'll do that now because it's already done. And then you guys have got the rest of the stream before the end to say if you've got anything more entertaining or more funny or more interesting or anything that's better grammar or sounds less wooden. Then you've got till the end of the stream to suggest that, because the dialogue will all be finished for this part of the game then. We officially finished, so it's your final chance. Okay. I've got to wait for the file to pop up because it's in my downloads folder again, and there's loads of stuff in there. RPG Maker MV didn't know what that was in your title. I'm a programmer, but still a noob to RPG Maker MV. Oh, you didn't. You didn't know it was in my title. You mean? Awesome. But if anybody asks this question, I've got the command there ready now, so people can find out more about RPG Maker MV, because not everybody has heard of it. So it's all there and ready now. I want more people to know about the software if they haven't heard about it. But it's super fun. It's not too overwhelming or intimidating either. For a person who's new to game dev. Apologies in advance, first day working from home, so situating work area might be lurking. Never apologise for lurking, Richard or chat. I love my lurkers. I appreciate you, and you get those raindrops and you deserve them. Okay, so new updated. What shall I say about this? Second draft. I want to make it pretty. I waste so much time making things pretty, but upload. I used most of Elite's suggestions, but made 2 small edits. Thank you. You guys have until the end of today's stream to make any final suggestions. Then we will go with this one. Version. Okay guys, so if you're curious, this is the dialogue suggestions channel in our Discord. This is where we will be talking and editing dialogue together for every single dialogue conversation in the game. This is so we can have awesome dialogue basically, guys. I don't want to be the only one responsible for writing the dialogue, because we won't get the best it can possibly be if it's just me writing it. I'm confident enough with my writing abilities, but if we work together and bounce ideas off together, it'd be even better. And people are more witty than I am and can think even more awesome things. So it'll be fun. I'm excited. I hadn't heard of it, so I didn't understand what it meant in your title. Yeah, I recently changed my title, guys. It used to have program : RPG Maker MV in front of it. And I really didn't want to get rid of that because I wanted people to know it was a program, but unfortunately I had to because there wasn't enough characters when I added more stuff to the title. If only they let us have more characters. I still might edit the title. I'm kind of experimenting with what the best title to have is at the moment. I'm kind of changing it a lot, so I might add it again in the future. I might put program in front of it so people know, because I do feel that that's important for sure. But I love all the rest of the information we've got in as well, but we'll see. I might make another edit tomorrow. Woo, teamwork makes the dream work, or something like that. I know, right? Okay, so that is done. What else have we got today? So edit Little Sister Dialogue Part 1 and update Dialogue Tree. Done. We've done that, but I'm not going to get rid of it yet. Do Little Sister appearance and icons for journal. Okay, so that's our next task. I'm going to hide that because it'll light up if someone's posted. RPG Maker then. Let's get RPG Maker up. Okay, so basically I mentioned last stream that website we're using to write the dialogue with all the branches, that will be how we write the dialogue. I will not be using the event box here to write the dialogue. I'll only be filling the dialogue in here when we've got 100% our final draft. I know there's currently stuff in there, but that's because, you know, I kind of did that before I decided that we were going to use that website to write dialogue, but I just think it's a more effective way to do it, because it looks like a load of gobbledygook in here, and yeah, if I had to keep editing that, it would be very time consuming every time that we edited the dialogue. But yep, once the final is confirmed, I will update it all, because that we still have like an older draft in that one. I kind of did update it a bit because I wanted to see what it looked like, but in the future I will probably not do that until we have our final draft. Okay, but one thing we do have to do is edit this character, because this is a default. This girl with the blue hair here, she's a default child. But one thing I did do was get some more assets for the child generator, so we can make her. I actually had to get some on Steam DLC because there was not many in there by default, which I was very disappointed by, but luckily we've got some choice now. We can make, right, let's get a picture of her brother, because I want to make sure they look alike, that they look like siblings. So one sec, guys, I'm just gonna get the file of her brother open and we'll put it side by side so that we can see, we can make them look alike. What are your favourite RPG games? Final Fantasy series is kind of my everything. It's what I was brought up on. But I generally love all RPG games. I love the Japanese ones like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Persona. But I also love Western ones like The Witcher, Skyrim, Fable. Even though I never completed Fable, I enjoyed it though. So you know, I love RPGs of all types, and I'm kind of taking inspiration from a lot of them for this. Hi Juice, I heard that this is the next Chrono Trigger. That's so funny because I mentioned Chrono Trigger just before I even read your comment. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. How are you doing, Juice? I hope you're having a good Monday. Welcome back to the stream. Okay. How has your weekend treated you? Juice, chat, all of you. I hope it's been good to you. Right, so I'm owning paint at the moment, and let's go find Nigel Buckington, because he is the brother of this girl that we're going to make. And I want him to have the same colour hair and eyes so we can recognise them as siblings. Have we got the Lakefall NPCs in this folder? I'm not even sure now. No, I don't think I have. I'm going to have to go into... So, I've got so many folders here, guys. Characters, that's it. Should be in there. Lakefall, that's it. So... Okay, one sec. I'm actually going to open an image instead on OBS. No, we don't want our chair there. We don't want our vampire chair on this stream. Remove. Image. Add source. Add new source. Yeah, it's very weird now, the UI for OBS. It's making it weird to add a new source. But I've done it now, worked it out. Pictures. Nope, that's not it. There you go. So, image, characters, Lakefall, Nigel Buckington. Okay, so make him a little bit bigger so we can see. So we've got his character set there, but I want his face set as well. So I'm basically putting him here so we can make sure they look like siblings, guys. I want to be able to compare them easily. Faces. Here he is. And we're going to give her a few expressions as well, just like we've given him a few expressions. I don't know where to put him really, but that'll do, I think. Right. I love Chrono Trigger, it's my favourite. I love it too. I love the frog and I love the robot. Who are your favourite characters? Weekend was good. I saw Joker. Very good film. Awesome. I kind of am curious about that, even though I've never really been into that franchise. I've heard a lot of good things, so I'm definitely curious. Nigel Buckington seems like a posh fellow. He's like, how would I describe Nigel? He's a nervous fellow. I mean, he's worried about his little sister. That's why he sent us on this quest. But there's no reason for him to be worried. She, on the other hand, is very capable. She's more capable than her older brother. So we got two interesting characters here already. NPCs of Lakefall. It'll be interesting to develop the rest of the NPCs as well, because we've got a few. And some of them will give us side quests. And hi Forey, welcome to the stream. Storm Eagle, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day, Storm. How have you been? Okay, so let's make a really cute little girl. We'll get rid of the bangs for now. And she's got to have the same colour hair as good old Nigel, which I believe is that, right? That's Nigel's hair colour. I mean, she doesn't have to, but I really do want them to look like siblings, so... what colour eyes does he have? I can't even tell, you know, what colour his eyes are. Am I just blind? They're not that green. I'm gonna let me just open the file on Paint and zoom in super close, because I can't tell at all. Cannot even see a colour in their eyes. Oh, they're actually blue, funnily enough. But they're not bright blue. They're more like more like that sort of blue. Yeah, that's what they are. I don't think she should be wearing that outfit though. She's she's an innkeeper, like her brother. I suppose that the clothes she should wear should be fitting for an innkeeper. Thank you, Binary. Yep, anybody in chat can use the program command. Appreciate you doing that, Binary. I wish I was having a good week, but I turned on the stream to put my mind somewhere that doesn't boost my depression. Oh no. Well, I hope the stream makes you feel better. I suppose like a sort of goal for this stream is to make people forget about real life and just have fun geeking out about RPGs and fictional stuff and worlds. It's kind of something I enjoy about doing this as well. And the language is JavaScript. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's JavaScript anyway. You don't need to know any programming language, but if you want to make plugins, yeah, exactly, you don't. And some people come in here who are new, thinking I'm some pro coder, and it's not true. I'm very much, I wouldn't say I know zero. I can find my way around code if I have to. I think you need to kind of be able to do that at least, even if you can't write for something from scratch. But it's very beginner friendly. It's a very beginner friendly program. Not intimidating at all. So if you've ever wanted to make an RPG game, but you've just been intimidated by the thought of it and thought it's too much of a learning curve, well, think again, because it's very, very, very much possible, and I'm proof of that. But you know, you do have to have a lot of determination and passion as well. Otherwise, it can be very hard to stick to a project because games, you know, they're not easy to make no matter what. I kind of like that outfit, but I'm not sure. It looks a bit more wintry. So I'm gonna just give her that one maybe. Oh no, we got a loading thingy going on here. Don't crash on me, RPG Maker. Don't crash on me. Been good today. Been good, had no lag. Program. Ignore my graveyard of unfinished projects. It's so easy for that to happen now. You can like start a project and then you can like suddenly want to do something different and get inspired with a complete brand new idea, and then you can like spread yourself too thin and put too much on yourself by having too many projects, and then it can all just get overwhelming. But yeah, I'm 100% focusing on this one now. I'm excited. I did end up in a situation at some point where I was wanting to do too many projects, but you know, sometimes it's better to focus on one at a time. I mean, you know, sometimes it's okay to do something else because it can inspire you and stops you getting burnt out from the other one, doing too much of the other one. But you gotta just be careful because too much work and no play isn't good either. Oh, we gotta put the music back on. I think our playlist is finished. Okay, so for some reason we seem to have a bit of a problem here. So let's just wait for that to disappear, that loading icon. And then we'll carry on making her. Also, very warm. I've got a blankie here and it can go over there. It's boiling. It's very cold but warm. It's because it's freezing outside but we have the heating on. It's making me warm. Oh no, RPG Maker. Well, it's still letting us click things, so I think we're okay. Well, we're good, guys, we're good. Let's give her some bangs. Oh, she looks so much cuter with the bangs. I don't know about the eyes. I'm unsure if it makes her look too innocent. Maybe we should change the brows. Oh, wow. Fearsome. Changing the brows, give her a bit of sass and attitude for sure. That makes some difference. my goodness me. Thank you so much, Val, for those 200 bitters. I appreciate it. Now you're looking. And oh my goodness, we have a raid as well. Chevywood. Thank you so much for that raid. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate that raid. How are you guys doing? Let me know what the stream was like. Let's give a shout out to Chevywood as well. Let's see what Chevywood was up to in his stream. Science and technology, I thought so. When I get a raid off someone new, it's usually somebody in the science and technology category. Welcome, it's good to meet you. How are you doing, Chevy? What have you been working on in your stream? Let me know. And I hope the rest of you who are coming along with Chevy are having a good week so far. It's Monday. Not many people like Monday, but I'm streaming, so hopefully that helps a bit. And thanks for the lurk as well, Val. I appreciate you with those 200 bitters. Thank you very much. And your cheer also shared free rewards to people in chat. Have we got some awesome emotes now? Who got the emotes? Did anybody in chat get any special emotes from those bitters? Okay, guys. So basically we're making a game. I'll give you guys the command if you're curious what our project is about. We're going to be releasing an RPG game. It's going to be an episodic game, so you don't have to wait 3 years for a game to come out. We'll be releasing them in episodes. So maybe in the next few months, 4 to 6 months maybe, we'll be looking at the release of episode 1. And I'm going to be excited about that. We've just made our first dungeon and we're kind of working on the dialogue and cutscene for the first quest at the moment. So it's a lot of fun. Working on an RSS feed. Oh, awesome. Had a nice dream. I'm glad to hear it. It's always good to meet new awesome peeps. So thank you for thinking of me for that raid, Chevy. I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day as well. Wheelo, I have come for your chocolate. Wheelo, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Are you having a good day, my friend? I hope it's treating you well. What all are you building the ISS to embed to? Ooh, yeah, Elite's got an interest. I don't know much about web development. I have made some websites for peeps, but I'm not like super technical or anything. I've done WordPress websites and stuff. Yeah, okay. Right, so Eileen's little girl looks like she's quite sassy, right? And does she look like she's the little sister of this guy here? Do they look like siblings? What do you reckon? If they do, then we're going to go ahead and we'll have her as our character. She's cute. I think she's a cutie pie. Min, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Mins, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. My day is fair, thank you. It's my B-day today. Oh my god, it's Weelo's birthday. Can we say happy birthday to Weelo, guys? And look at that cute doggo emote as well. And we have some happy birthday in chat. Have we got any birthday emotes? I don't believe I've got any birthday emotes, but I'm going to throw some hype in chat right now. I want to see you all give Weelo a happy birthday. Happy birthday, yay, thank you, Val. Are you doing anything nice today, Weelo? Have you got any special plans? Happy birthday, yay. Thanks, guys, for being so awesome. I have other cute doggo emotes. They're adorable. I like them a lot. Good choice for emotes, Weelo. So I bungle like fashion and music news from the websites. Ooh, hi Snobbity, Hype Beast and Vice. That's really cool. I'll have a little click on your VOD later and have a nosy. Awesomes. And how are you doing today, Elite? I feel like I didn't welcome you to the stream properly because we had the birthday hype for Weelo and we had the raid from Chevy. How are you doing, Elite? I've updated the dialogue tree we did, and I put it in the dialogue suggestions channel of the Discord. I made like 2 tiny changes. So I'll see what you guys think of that. But I did steal most of your ideas because I really liked them. Sounded way more natural than the first draft. And I'm super, if we have that as our final version, I'm going to be totally happy with that. So let's just have a quick look again in the dialogue just to show you guys. And you can go away now, Nigel. You can go away, Nigel. So here we are, dialogue suggestions. That was our first draft, and I just posted the second draft. And yeah, it's going to close today. So the minute this stream ends today will be when all submissions end for this particular dialogue tree. But we're going to have some more. We're going to have a second part of the dialogue tree soon, because we've got some more coming up. But we got to make the cabin interior first. And once we've made the cabin, we can start thinking of the dialogue then for that section. Hello dear, hi R44, welcome, how are you doing today? Nice, there need to be more folks putting info together, awesome. No big plans for today, life is a bit busy for me at the moment. I'm going to plan some games though, and you have had cake, yay, and watch a nice stream. Have you ate all the cake, Wheelo? Because if you still had some, I'd be demanding for a picture right now, but I assume it's all been nommed. I'd have ate it all. But I'm glad you're having a good day, and I hope the busyness calms down soon, because you deserve to have the relaxing life, Wheelo. You work so hard. I'm glad you like the dialogue. Make whatever changes you want. I still don't know the exact personality of the characters. Yeah, and to be honest, I mean, I didn't actually put up the personality, and I think in the future it will be good for me to do that, just so people know. But funnily enough, even though I didn't put the personality down, you kind of got it. I love the idea of the little sister having sass and being a sort of, you know, have a bit of attitude. So I feel like you kind of got that a bit with this one, and this one particularly as well. And yeah, so I like that, because Nigel, her brother, the one who's given us the quest, is more of a nervous kind of guy. He worries a lot. He's worried about his sister. But the sister's actually very capable. She's much younger than him, but she's very capable. And she actually owns the inn and not him. So that's kind of the gist of it with those two characters. And we do have more NPCs in Lightfall as well, and I can't wait to talk about them a bit more and think about what sort of story they could have, because they'll give side quests to our character. It'll be fun to think of some side quests together. But that we'll be focusing on that more once we've actually finished the Everbloom Forest section of the game. Okay, guys. And Neffel, how are you doing today? Welcome. Have I missed any follow announcement? Santantas, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for joining us today. And Neffel, how is your day going? Let me catch up with chat. Streamlabs OBS has been a book for us, and it's not letting me scroll back to chat. It's all eaten. It's in my tummy. I'm not sending you a pic of that. What sort of cake was it though, Wheeler? Was it a chocolate one? Always wonder what streamer mode in Discord. Oh, streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, friend. I know. It's so bad. I'm gonna get stalkers now because of streamer mode. Basically, what streamer mode is, it goes purple when you're streaming. So as you can see by my name here, it says I'm streaming. So any Discord channel I'm a part of will see that I'm streaming at the moment, and I might come in and say hello. So I like to have that on to let peeps know I'm streaming. But I don't know why it says stay safe. I'm curious. I prefer the evil walkthrough. You like the evil one, Neffel? Will you guys push out this little girl in the lake? Who would do that? What option would you go for, guys? Who would go for the pushing in lake, and who would be the nice one? I'd be the nice one. Now look at you, Juice. You have, oh my goodness, you have got nearly 300 raindrops there, Juice. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And because you're a sub, you do get double. You get them twice as fast as a non-sub. Top 100. Yay. My goodness, you are as well, holy butts. So you only need like 270 raindrops by the look of it now to be in the top 100. Well, that's how it always has been. I thought it got a bit harder than that over time, but actually not many people have that many raindrops, funnily enough. Most people probably have around 100 or less than 100. So thank you for the lurking. It shows you've been a pro lurker, Juice. GG. I assume the sister is also tired of dealing with her snivelling brother and the fact that everyone thinks he owns the inn. Yeah, I like that. Like, I really want this game to have a good characterisation and consistency with the characterisation, so I'm really happy so far. And I think this dialogue channel has been a really good idea. I'm glad we've done it, guys. And who knows, maybe over time we'll edit how things work in here. We might think of better ideas, but I think it's working for now. And I also labelled the stuff, so yay, hooray. I have to head out. Bye everyone, have a good stream, keep it up. Thank you, Chevy, and thank you again for that raid. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out with us, and good luck with your website stuff. Doing fine, glad to hear it, Naffle. That's what I like to hear. I was tempted by a big slice of chocolate cake, but instead went with juicy piece of carrot cake with creamy topping. Ah, awesome. So I hope that was enjoyable. Wheeler, and what games are you going to play later? Did you buy any games for your birthday? It goes purple when I'm streaming. Thank you for the quote, Wheeler. Oh my goodness, guys, if you saw some of my quotes, you'd be shocked. I get double Alpog. Yes, I'll make it clear, guys. You get double raindrops if you're a sub to the channel. It's actually in my panels. It says ×2 raindrops for sub benefits. But I probably should make that a little bit clearer. But at the same time, I don't want to make it sound like I'm forcing you guys to sub, because you're all welcome here, whether you're a sub or not. So I tend to not talk about it too much, but it's there in the panels for sure. Raindrops, you're nearly in the top 100 as well, Binary, guys. And like I said, it's 500 raindrops at the moment to be a character in the game, and I'm keeping it like that for now because it's not overly, we're not getting a complete huge amount coming in. But if the time ever comes when we have like dozens coming in like over and over again, not saying it will, but if it did, I would raise the amount to be a character in the game, because we don't want to have all too many characters yet. We want to have them slowly introduced to the game, but at the moment it seems like a good amount. We're getting a couple of new characters every few weeks, which seems like good at the moment. I lurk a lot. It's a very chill stream. Yay, I'm glad it's a chill stream, guys. That's what I want. I like it when this happens. Arg, Cuphead. Oh god, I actually played that game. Can't believe it. And Storm Eagle as well. GG for the raindrops. I mean, you're a newer person, so that's really good to have that many already. Slowly but surely. Huzzah. Huzzah, guys. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, dialogue's there. If there's anything, it's mainly for like if there's anything more entertaining than what's currently there, or if grammar needs editing, or you know, if it sounds a little bit wooden or stilted. And Elite's kind of done a really good job there anyway. I'm not sure if it needs any more improvements than what it already is, but I'm definitely always open to suggestions. But it closes today, so it's a final chance. And welcome. I'm not at the beach. It's a bathtub. What an interesting name. Welcome to the Discord. It's always good to have new peeps in the Discord, and ! Discord for anybody who wants to join. We have some awesome channels in our Discord. Most recently a creative work channel, but we've also got an adorable pets and a selfie channel, a shelter channel if you want to vent or talk about any stuff going on in life that might be a bit too heavy for stream, then that's the place to go there. And we've also got all our Raindrop Chronicles stuff, and this might change around a bit when our website comes out, because we might not need some stuff once we have our website if it gets put on there instead, but for now we'll have it like that. Hi stream, we know, hi. Okay guys, Just checking my notifications. I'm not popular, don't have any. Okay, so back to the game. So I'm happy with her. So we don't need the battle set because she's not going to be a playable character, but we'll need the face and we'll need the little sprite. But we want to give her a variety of expressions. We want to show off her personality, because judging by the dialogue, if we look, we need an angry one. So we'll have a default one. We'll have an angry one. We'll have another sort of angry one, maybe for a sort of sassy response. And yeah, so as long as we get like a variety of sassy expressions and angry one probably. But we could have one cheeky smile one, I suppose. That sort of thing could suit us sometimes. If I was on Twitter and Facebook, I would like all your stuff, would you, Wheelo? Oh, thank you, that means a lot. I'm not on Facebook, but I am on Twitter, and I don't use Twitter too much compared to some content creators. But I really want to start using it more. Yeah, I just need to think of what sort of tweets to put up, because sometimes you can spend all day thinking of a tweet to put up, and then you're like, oh crap, I've not done anything. Hello Rose, hello all, hi Kung, how are you doing? And Joe Pan, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that, welcome to the stream. Kung, we are making Kung's character on Wednesday, guys. If you hover on the overlay and look at our quest extension, it's the third one, characters NPCs, and if you click on it, it'll say doing Kung's character for that task. So that will be for Wednesday, because Kung said that she'll be more free on Wednesday, so she'll be able to hang out, and she wants to see how we get on when we make her character. So yeah, we'll be doing that on Wednesday, and I'm still unsure what tomorrow's stream will be. It'll either be a dialogue stream or it'll be a creating skills stream. If we don't do the creating skill stream, I can't speak, tomorrow, we'll do that on Thursday. We're going to have at least one creating skills stream this week. But yeah, we've been pretty much focused on dialogue the last few streams because of this cutscene with the little sister. We want to make sure it's awesome and gets people interested in the game. We don't want people to be like, nah, and turn it off. We want to get them into this game with our awesome dialogue and cutscenes. I see you have been really busy on YouTube. Well done. Thank you, Wheelo. I mean, I wouldn't say I've been like super busy. Like literally all I do is download my VOD and put it up there. So it's all just my VODs of the streams. So it's not like I'm doing a lot of editing on the YouTube video. It's just like a download and upload job. But it's been working really well. We had like about 90 subscribers a couple of months back, and now we've got 160. So our sub count on YouTube has almost doubled the last few weeks because of those VODs. So it's working. People are finding me on there. So I'm going to keep doing it. And it works like an archive as well. Having every single stream uploaded on there is a really nice way to see the progress of the project, so I'm happy with that. I'm excited too, Kung. I can't wait to make your character. Nice to hear British accent in Twitch. Thank you, Mins. Thank you very much. I am British indeed. I'm glad you recognise that. Some people don't know where I'm from, but most people know I'm British because it's pretty obvious, I think. You would be surprised. A lot of streamers start on YouTube, then give up. Really? Well, do you think that me posting VODs is a good idea? Because I was very unsure at first. I was like, would this even work? Do people even do this, to upload VODs? But, you know, it's proving to work quite well, so I'm definitely going to carry on. Rose isn't British, she is Northern, he. Northern to you Southerners. But, and I'm Southern to Northerners, because I'm in the middle. Had a good day at work. I'm glad it went well, Kung. Okay, so back to RPG Make with our little girl. Let's look at the matte expressions that we've got for her. So that's a sort of default. The shouting one. Some of them won't be appropriate with her personality. We'll pick the ones that'll fit with most with the sort of character she is. So she's sassy, she's confident. So we'll go for those sort of faces. Nigel, if you saw his expressions earlier, he had like lots of nervous ones because he's more of a nervous character. We need an angry one now. Have we got an angry one? That one's an angry one. Suppose that one could be too. But I think to get the anger across more, I suppose eyebrows did the trick there, and I really do like those eyebrows. But sometimes when they are more slanted, they can give the impression of being angry better. I think those are the most slanted we're going to get. That made me laugh. Look at that face. Being a southerner, for the north, for the middle. You're eastern, Chris. We got everybody in here from everywhere then. Posting some parts of your VODs is perfect to show the progress on how to make RPG games. You could always throw in a chatting one from time to time, specifically made where you talk about your plans, etc. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do that, like in between episode releases, or like when we hit milestones. Like we're on stream 39 today, and it'll be really cool to have like a milestone thing. So like when we get to stream 100, like something cool will happen. I did say maybe the release of episode 1, but I don't think it's going to be out as soon as stream 100. I want to get the website done. Maybe the release of the website could be stream 100, but I kind of want the website to be out sooner than then. We'll see. We'll see, guys. And overthink about your RPG plans. I think I do want to get on YouTube tutorials as well. I've already got one tutorial up on there for RPG Maker, and I'd like to post some more, but it has to be something that, you know, is useful, not something pointless. So we'll see. We are all petals around her. Oh, that's nice, sweetie. Stream 50 then. Yay! Stream 50 indeed. So Val has challenged me to release the website at stream 50. We could do that. I mean, it would be a basic version of the website, but we could build it up over time. So I suppose we could think of the website launch at stream 50 for sure. That would be the end of this month. I think we'd hit stream 50 at the end of October. Hype, guys. Website coming at the end of October. It's decided. It's a cute way of viewing it. Willow is the sweet human being. I'm definitely having this face for the angry. It's great. So face image. I think what I'm going to have to do here, because I'm not sure if there's an easier way to make the, like, merge them all together on one sheet, but for now I'm going to just do them separately. It'd be much easier if it did it all on one sheet though. Okay, so Lakefall. We don't know her name. We haven't given her a name yet, guys. She's obviously somebody Bookington. But we need to think of a first name for her. But we haven't said it yet. I'm up for suggestions for what this little girl's name could be. Somebody Bookington. Her brother is Nigel Bookington. Take it back, kidding. You know it's true, though. Becky Bookington. Becky's a good one. It's got a ring to it for sure. Short for Rebecca. Vanessa. Guess what we look like? We already have a Vanessa. We've got Vanessa Apple. she's it's funny, we've already got a Vanessa. That's awesome. First thing that popped into my name was Fran Bookington, Nigel Bookington. Oh my goodness, guys, I like all your suggestions. Georgina, Rosemary, they're cool. Right, I think we'll go for one that sounds a bit sassy. What names do you think are sassy sounding for a little girl, guys? I do like all your suggestions, but Rosemary would suit somebody who's more, you know, like me, maybe. Well, my name is Rose. So, here we go. Should it be a posh name? A sassy name? Well, Nigel sounds posh, and I think the name Bookington definitely sounds posh. But we thought of Bookington mainly because of books. It came from the whole book idea, because the inn has books in it. So it was a sort of pun. I love the name Poppy. We don't have it here though. You guys, lots of good names here. I like them. I guess I'm gonna have to pick one out of the ones you guys suggest, aren't I? And I'm indecisive, so sassy name. Peach. I liked Fran. Actually, that was one that, but is Fran sassy? It's short for Francesca. There's something about the name Fran that sounds quite like badass. I don't know. Maybe it's because of Fran from Final Fantasy 12. Darcy. Darcy's a good one. Darcy Bookington. Nigel Bookington. I have no idea what's sassy. I don't either, actually. Whatever goes with, whatever fits her. Okay, so I'm so indecisive. I like too many of your suggestions. Amber, Darcy, Fran. Have we got a Fran? Have we got anybody whose name begins with an F in Lakefall? So we're kind of making them all start off with different names. We've got a Vanessa, we've got an Arnold, we've got Blake, Charlie, Elizabeth, Helena, Keith. So we don't actually have somebody starting with an F. Fiona, Helga. Grammy's a pro at coming up with names. What is her last name again? Bookington. Spelt like this. And her brother is called Nigel Bookington. Roberta, Gretchen, Zara, Harriet, Matilda, Phoebe, Robin, Imogen and Amelia. I love them all. And a lot of our NPCs in Lakefall definitely have those posh English names, I suppose. Like Elizabeth Winchester, Helena Winchester, Bookington. We've got Blake Smith, but that's because of blacksmith. Bianca, Harriet. Harriet's a good name. I liked Fiona as well, and I liked Fran. I even like Darcy. There's too many good ones, but I like Robin too. My goodness, guys, so many names. I didn't think I'd get so many thrown at me. Hi, Sir Mount. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Something to do with water or fish. That's good as well, Elite, because we are kind of relating the names to what they are. Vanessa Apple is called Apple because she's standing by a tree. I don't know if it's an apple tree, but Elizabeth Winchester and Helena Winchester are called Winchester because they work in the pub, the tavern, so wine. And Charlie Snapper because he's a fisherman. And Blake Smith because he's a blacksmith. So, you know, we've kind of been going with the theme thing. So that works. What are you doing? Well, Sir Mount, if you want to read more about our project, we have a command there, and we've got a link tree to our FAQ page and all our social media, so have a little look. Well, Kung says we should do a poll. Should we do it, guys? Should we? I mean, normally I won't do a poll for such small decision making. Usually I put polls up for our more complicated lore. For things like names, I tend to just be like, okay, we'll go for that one or that one, if you know what I mean. One good thing for the future, I think it's coming out this month, Twitch polls in chat. I think it's going to be a thing. I don't know if you guys have heard, but this would be perfect for that. What I'd probably do is I'd just put a load of names that you guys have mentioned up in a poll. Just everyone can quickly vote for it, and it'll be done and dusted in no time. But as for Discord polls, they're kind of more like the long-term decision sort of polls for important questions, like when we decided what sort of battle encounters we were going to have in the game and things like that. Decide later. Brooke Bookington. There's something about that. It's a bit tongue twisting. Twitch polls about blooming time. I know, right? I'm waiting for it. I'm impatient. I want it now, because I could do the poll right now, guys. We'll see what topped it. But I think I'm going to have to just decide. I'm going to have to decide, aren't I? And I don't know. I honestly don't know, because you've suggested some great names, and I'm kind of torn between several, in all honesty. I put some names starting with F above in case they are any use. Oh yeah, Florence, Frankie. Yeah, Frankie'd be Fran. Francesca, Faye. You know what? I might just go for Fran, just because I really liked it straight away. You won't forget Brooke Bookington. I can't even say the name. Like, I feel like I'm not saying it properly, but just because Brooke sounds so similar to Book. So it's like a twist of the tongue. Rose, and they call the names and use them later on. I like it though. I just won't be able to say it. Use them later on. So, I'm going to call a Fran, guys. It's decided. The main reason why is because we don't have a character whose name begins with F yet. Because we're kind of giving them all different letters to start their names. And I think it's a good name for a little sassy girl. So we'll go for Fran. Nick the names, Butt Cheek Bookington. Felicia. Remember all these names, guys, because there will be plenty of opportunities to name NPCs again. I mean, we've thought of most of Lakefall's NPCs now, but there will be another little village or town after this, and we'll have to think of about 12 people's names or more than that. So there's going to be plenty of opportunities for NPC naming, and I like a lot of the names suggested, so we'll remember them for a later date. So phase 1. So we got an angry one there. Now default, we'll get the eyebrows back to, was it those ones? I think there were. Yep. So base image, export. I feel like we have to have a smiley face one as well. Cheeky smile face. 2 more then. So we've got the angry one, we've got a normal default one. Sport for choice with some of these. Maybe that one. And that one? Yeah, we'll go for those. before. What engine is this? It's RPG Maker MV. Question that always gets asked. I really want to put program colon in front of the stream title again. I used to have it like that, but I changed it because there wasn't enough room and I added more stuff to the title. But I might bring it back, just so peeps know. But I'm not even kidding. Like, when I had program colon in front of RPG Maker MV, people still asked. So I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but we've got the command now anyway. And this is, I want a stream deck quite badly actually, because that would be perfect. I could just press it and it would appear in chat, and then it wouldn't be an issue at all. But how are you doing anyway, Samantha? Have you heard of RPG Maker MV before? Okay, so sprite. Let's save the sprite. Okay, cool, done. Now I'm going to save her. Oh, let's get a default face back first. There we go. Save settings. There we go. So she's saved. So if we need to go back to her and make any edits or give her new faces or expressions, we'll be able to do that easily. So there we go, she's done, but we're going to have to put all her expressions together now, so let's get Photoshop open for that. Could do it in Paint, but we'll do it in Photoshop, it'd be easier. So I'm going to have to just load Photoshop up, because I haven't got it open yet. And I'll be back in a sec, guys. Quick couple of minute break, and Photoshop will be up when I'm back. Okay, I'm here again. Photoshop is up now. Yahoo! Yahoo! How long has it been since we actually said Yahoo instead of yay or huzzah or something? And wait for the full stream sale. It's usually 8% off. Yeah, definitely wait for a sale. There'll probably be one around end of the year. That's when I got it as well, so Mount. For sure. I had it quite 75% off, I think. What song is playing? Oh, Graham. It is a Final Fantasy 14 song. Let me check for you what one it's called. Ultima. Yeah, it's the Ultima theme from A Realm Reborn, Final Fantasy 14. Actually, I should have known this one without looking, because this one's one of my favourite tracks from A Realm Reborn. I should have known that. I'm ashamed of myself. Hi, Real Pink Trash. How are you doing today? What, Danny? Hope you're having a good day. Will it be free though? I don't think RPG Maker will be free, but you'll definitely get it for a reduced price. I got mine for a very good price. Thanks. You're welcome, Graham. Okay, so let's get Photoshop open and get her faces sorted. And if we haven't had any dialogue suggestions at the end of the stream, those dialogue lines will be getting put in RPG Maker with the new faces. And we've got a few other little things to do as well today, so we'll do those once we've sorted out these face sets. Okay, that's a default one. We need to make sure we get them on properly. Oh damn it, what are the grid sizes for this? I mean, we could use Nigel's as a template. We'll get Nigel up. Let's have a look. Yeah, it seems like it's 144 square, judging by this. Do you have a town drunk yet? We probably will end up having that, Wheelo. I mean, we haven't really had much chance to develop the NPCs of Lakefall's backstories yet. We did have a discussion about it briefly one stream back in the spring before we even made Everbloom Forest, but we will be revisiting that once the Everbloom Forest is done, and thinking of some really awesome ideas for quests and stuff, because we can have side quests in this game for sure. They'll be optional. The main quest will be the only forced quest line in this game, but there'll be tons of optional stuff. Okay, so I'm very lazy when it comes to grids and I don't even bother, but I probably should. Let's get my ruler. And this is where I'm lazy with grids just because it involves maths. That's one. What's 288 plus 144? It's going to be somewhere around here, but I know. I'll be the town drunk. If you want to have a character in the game, once you get to make your own character, well, I make a character for you, but you fill in a character form, and you can have it be exactly who you want to be. You can give it a name, a race. You can decide if you want it to be an NPC or a playable character. You can give them a goal and a motivation and fears and flaws and all that kind of stuff, and you can decide what they look like as well. But you need 500 raindrops for it. Raindrops are stream currency, and everybody's lurking away trying to get them because peeps really want to be a character. And yeah, I'll make you a character sheet and stuff. 442. Thank you, Eli. Thank you very much. There we go. Sorted. So it's actually, I want to make sure she is in the same position in each square, because otherwise we'll get that weird shifting thing going on when the dialogue box updates with a new face. We don't want that. Happy face. So Mount, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. So we're kind of giving the NPCs 5 faces, 5 different expressions at the moment. It just really helps to give them some personality rather than give them the same face all the time. The custom hero character will always have the same face though, at all times, and the reason for that is because he's custom. Basically, you get to choose everything about the character, the whole look of them, and we have hundreds of different custom assets from how he will look. So unfortunately, we can't give him or her lots of different expressions. They just have no soul. The custom hero, basically, they're expressionless. But there is a morality system in the game that we talked about briefly, so you will be able to shape them as a character. Now, what face haven't we done yet? We did that one, we did that one. Oh, we haven't done the angry one. That's the one we're missing. So, I think that's right. They're all lined up properly there. And if they're not, we can just go back and edit it. It's not an issue. So I'm just going to delete all the ones we don't need. Which language do you write the code in the game? We have a program command here, guys. So if you're curious about the program we use and the language, that is the link to click. It'll tell you everything about the software. That was scary. What was scary, Pink Trash? Rose, you can always import the existing face of the base face in RPG Maker and then export new face onto a new palette in all the program. Yeah, I really would like an easier way to do it, right? So I don't have to merge all the individual files like this. But I wasn't sure of the exact way to do that, Elite, actually. But if you've got a link of a tutorial or something that explains it, then I'd definitely look at it. I did have a little brief look, but I couldn't seem to find how to do it. So Latefall from Brookington face, save over. But you know, we've done it. It's probably a little bit more time consuming doing it this way, manually. If there is another way to do it that's easier, but we've done it now, so yay, let's cross her off. So RPG Maker. We can update the asset now. Let's change this piggy tail one to the new one. So here we go, she's here. And is she small? I think she's small, isn't she? She is, she's a child. So that's Nigel. And that's Fran. And because we got the generator for the kids, they are actually a little bit smaller in height. And they do look like kids as well, which is really nice that they don't just look like resized adults. The face sets and stuff. So we can, I mean, for an example, I did put some of the new dialogue in. Let's just change the face. Yeah, the default one. I think we might need to edit that slightly because I might not have it in the right position, that face set, but for now we'll just pop it in. But I'll update all the face sets when we've updated the new dialogue. Save. Custom heroes have no soul. Thank you for the quote, Wheelo. I appreciate that. Wheelo is the quote master at this stream. Because it's customer nightmares. Custom heroes are cool though, guys. You'll enjoy making your custom character in this game, won't you? I want to see all your screenshots of what you call them and what you make them look like. My custom hero is Jesus. Let me see if I can find a link. Easier than me trying to be specific. Yeah, Elite. I mean, especially like I think I explained briefly last week that sometimes when you're streaming, it can be hard to like focus on something that involves using your brain. So it's definitely really helpful to get given a link or anything like that. And I usually look at it after stream if it's a bit complicated for my brain on stream. Hello, so Clean Works looks amazing. Hi, Yarasa. My goodness, have I pronounced that wrong? Welcome back. I think you've been here before. I recognise your name anyway. If not, then there's someone out there with a very similar name to you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good week. This video shows you how at 2 minutes. Thank you, Ali. I'm going to copy and paste that link. And I'm going to put it in my special notepad file. And I'll have a little glance at that after stream. So next time I'll know how to do it. Just takes moments in RPG Maker so you don't have to lead the program or worry about things being off. Awesome. Cheers. Oh my goodness, Val. You're getting there. And you're a sub as well, Val. So you'll get double raindrops. Quite Master, what do you mean? I am new here. I have no raindrops as well. Wheelo has no raindrops. That's a lie. If you do the raindrops command, we'll see exactly how many raindrops Wheelo has. It's loads. Don't deny it. You're going to make an RPG being trash? Are you going to do it? I dare you. Why have we still got a loading thingy-majig on our RPG Maker? I don't like that, guys. I'm going to restart the program because it's got a loading icon. Usually at work when you stream. I appreciate you lurking. That's very awesome of you. And I don't wanna. Oh, that's fine, Wheelo. If you want to keep your raindrops a secret, that is totally fine by me. Okay, so we've updated the graphics. We might need to change the face set stuff a bit. I don't want to look at the link yet because my brain probably can't handle it. I usually stick to doing the simple stuff on stream and do the more complicated things off stream after, and I can focus better. And also I'm a hungry one, guys, so chocolate. Who likes these? I'd give you guys some too if I could. Leaderboard. Hi Hex. Hex Donut. I love donuts. Welcome. We have a top 10 if you want to see the leaderboard. Top 10 shows you. Buttons. Oh my god. Look at that shocked emote of the buttons. I love buttons. I feel bad, guys, because I'm eating them all and I'm not giving you guys any. I would though. I could do with some buttons. I put them through the screen for you. So I don't think, do you guys in the USA get these? And obviously we do here in Europe. Donut, thank you for the follow. I'm going to call you Donut. Sometimes I might call you Hex, so it'll depend what mood I'm in. If I'm in a hungry mood, I'll call you Donut. Terrible at sharing. Oh, you'd have them all to yourself, would you? You wouldn't share? I'm quite terrible at sharing, I'll be honest, because I want it all to myself. But I'm nice, so I'd share. I'm a character designer, so that will help me with character profiles, so maybe I might. And no worries if you're bad at coding. I think I'm bad at coding, but doesn't stop me making a game because I know I can just fluke it or ask you guys for help. So yeah, I want to see you guys doing RPGs too one day. Be nice, be fun. I think this sort of category needs more love on Twitch, for sure. I am eating popcorn. I like popcorn too. Do you like it salty or sweet, guys, your popcorn? What do you prefer? You can't get them here. I'm from the UK, live in the USA, I miss them. Oh no. But you guys in the USA, you get awesome food as well that we don't get. And I'm jelly. And hi, Battle Sandwich. I'm too lazy to switch accounts. But anyway, how are you doing, Battle Sandwich? Or E-Guy. I'll call you E-Guy when you're on this account. Just so people in chat don't get confused. Because I'll be like, who's Battle Sandwich? Who are you even talking to? But welcome, Pulse E-Guy. How are you doing today? I hope you had a good weekend. Did I ever link you the plugin that lets you use new stats and variables for characters? Link it me now, Ego. I'll save the link. I usually, anything interesting that you guys send me on stream, I have a notepad file for, and I store it all in there. And I put it all together in my little collection after the stream. So that way I don't forget. Coding just takes time and patience. Neither I have. Yeah. I think I'm quite patient, but I can also be not patient. It depends. I'm just a contradiction. Salty all the way. You don't like popcorn, Weeder? I like sweet. I like my popcorn sweet, but I wouldn't say no to salty either. I have it too. Losers. I'm in the UK, but I sometimes visit the US. My boyfriend lives there, so I'll be going again next year, probably for TwitchCon next year, but that's another year away. Didn't go to this year's. Could definitely be better, but it's all right. And popcorn with like caramel and toffee and chocolate drizzle and stuff, it's awesome to me. I love all the sweets, all the candy, all the chocolate, all the cakes, all of it. Okay, so we've been rambling on. And I sometimes do that, guys. This is a very interactive stream. Sometimes I might just sit there and chat a bit to you guys, and then we always go back to the game. But today, we have updated the dialogue a little bit. So if you're curious, Discord, have a little peek in our dialogue suggestions channel. That will close at the end of stream. Whatever's there by the end of stream will be what we go with for our final dialogue with this NPC. And I'll update it, I'll put all the new faces, and I also have to do the pushing like animation as well. So I'm going to get that done as soon as possible, and I'll show you guys that animation as soon as it's done. I'm going to try and make it funny and awesome if I can. And then the next bit after that, we hear a scream, and it's coming from this cabin here. And our hero will go inside the cabin and see me. My character. This is me, Rose Rainblood. She gets introduced to the game at this point. But we need to do some work on this cabin because it's empty and it's boring. We need to make it better. So we might do a bit of that this stream as well. That would be cool. But I do want to do a test play at some point as well so I can show you guys a few things. My 2 years old Discord is banned for no reason. What is this, Twitter? It's banned? What's happened? Why is it banned? And let me catch up on chat because I'm behind again. Next year to see him? Ouch. Well, he's coming to see me this year too for Christmas. So it's not like I've got that long to wait if I'm seeing him this year as well. TwitchCon is weird. Well, I don't blow my own trumpet normally, but when it comes to work coding and websites, that's when I say I am very good at it. And that's also the type of job I'm applying for. I know you're good at it, Wheelo. I know for sure. Don't you worry about blowing your own trumpet. You guys should be able to know what you're good at. Active variables, and I believe it even has to its own system extra menu to display extra character stats. Okay, that sounds interesting. Well, definitely send me the link for sure, and I'll have a little look at that. I just play it being a developer. One day my employers will figure out faking it. See, that's how I feel, Asriel. I feel like I'm a massive faker, but I'm still doing it because I know nothing. I've not studied code at all. And then when people come in thinking that I'm some pro game dev, I feel like I'm tricking them all. Why do heroes always break and enter houses? Well, is this a house? It's just a cabin in the woods, guys. Is it even got a proper door? Just looks like a piece of cloth. But it's true. They all, in RPGs, heroes just walk in houses, don't they? Without permission. It's funny. I would do playtest for a playtest with you at some point if you're interested. Awesome. Or by then you will be better and it'll be fine. I'm sure Asriel is a pro at coding. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. You sent it a bit ago, but resending. Oh, did you put it in? Oh, I've got it. Don't worry, Pulse. Ego. I've gone back in chat and I found it. I actually missed it. Sometimes that can happen, guys. I can miss a bit of chat sometimes, especially if chat's extra busy. It can get missed, but I do try to answer when I can. In Chrono Trigger, you end up in court and stealing from houses gets used against you. I like that idea. I would like to have something like that in this game too. Like, walking in houses is fine, but if you like take something, maybe there'd be consequences, because we have a morality system in this game and it's based around compassion, bravery and wisdom. Those are like the three. Someone hacked you, let's beat them up, real trash. Let's find who they are. Personally, I'm self-taught when it comes to code. Code does not matter if you're not the best. Hack together code will still run and you can learn how to improve it. Yeah, I think you can go a long way from just self-teaching yourself. You just experiment, right, don't you? You just try something. If it doesn't work, you try again. And you keep trying until it does work. And when it does work, it's like, yay, a code in hell. How I see it anyway. Yay, and thank you for the follows as well, guys. Pink Trash and Afrius. Hope I said that right. Welcome. Guess who followed? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to have you all follow. I appreciate it, guys. What nams are for tea tonight? I actually don't know, Weirdo, but on Mondays we tend to just have something really quick for food because people can't be bothered on Mondays. That's why. Raindrops. Oh my goodness. One more into you. Grow into a trickle, Hex. I mean, donut. Call you donut because I definitely want a donut. So, how could I not call you donut? Because donut is such an awesome name. Okay, guys, back to the cabin. Right. So, we're going to decorate this cabin. Basically, the sort of atmosphere we're going for in here is abandoned, dirty. Not really spoopy so much, but definitely like dirty and abandoned. Because I don't really think the Everbloom Forest is a spoopy sort of area. But yeah, so we've got a couple of beds in here. One thing we do need is a cage, because Rose is going to be inside a cage. There was a sort of cage bar assets, but I'm unsure if we're going to go for that yet. It's here, the cage bar assets is. But I had another idea for a cage and I just want to see how it looks first. But I do have to go on Google to get the tile set. Sir Mount, thank you for joining the Discord. Appreciate it. And Wheelo, thank you for all the name suggestions as well. And we can remember some of those names for future NPCs. The grind is real. It's not too bad. It used to be a lot more raindrops to be a character, guys. It got reduced because I wanted it to seem a little bit more achievable, should I say, for new people. But like I said, it might increase in the future if there's a high demand for characters. If I have to create too many character sheets, I'll feel like I'll hire it then, but at the moment it's perfect. It doesn't need to be changed. And hi CDOS, how you doing today? It's good to see you again. Hello, how's it going? CDOS has super cute emotes, super cute pixel emotes. I'm doing well, CDOS. I'm having a good day. We've been doing a bit of NPC. We made our NPC today, our quest giver in Silent Haven. We've changed our asset. We've given her some awesome faces to match with the dialogue that we're going to give her. And at the moment, we're having a little look at the next area of the game for the next cutscene. We're going to make this cabin look awesome. And this is where the second part of the dialogue is going to take place. And once the cabin's done, we'll probably think about the second part of the dialogue together. And that'll be fun. And after that, then we'll be given our second quest. The quest will update into a new quest. And it'll lead to the first boss of the Everbloom Forest, that one will. And Rose will also join the party. So we'll have a second playable character in the party at this point as well. That is definitely a very old quote. It's one of the very early ones. I'm glad to hear, yay. I hope it's all good for you too. Hope you had a good weekend. Okie doke. So, what was I going to do? I was going to look for a cage asset on Google, guys. So, I'll open up Google Images for you in a sec. Just want to find it first. RPG Maker MV tile set cage. Okay. So, here we go. Let's get the internet open. So there was one, was this one it? By Veluspa. And I've used Veluspa's assets before. I think I used some of hers or his, I'm not sure on the gender, for the Everbloom Forest, I think. But could this work? I'll see how it looks in the cabin first. We'll see. But we've either got the option to go for something like that as a cage or actual bars. So we'll see what looks better. And it's hard to say until we've actually got it in and seen how it looks. So I'm going to save this image. It's going to be somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Okay, I've got to log in and I'm going to hide while I log in, obviously, because you guys might see my password. There we go, log in. Did you stream other versions of Dark Souls? I only remember 3. The Souls games I streamed back in the day were Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne. Those were the 3 games. I think, yeah, Dark Souls 3 was the very first one I did, Wheelo. And then I did Bloodborne, and then I did Dark Souls 1. Have you day and night cycle in your game? That's a good question, Yara. We're going to be doing a poll on that. We'll make a decision. If it seems very popular and highly requested, I will add a day and night cycle. So in the next week or so, guys, expect a poll asking that question. And if more people want it, then don't want it, we'll have it. If it's not really a thing, we'll probably keep it as it is. We'll just say, I like to give you guys the option and see what the community think. And we tend to make decisions on features based on what the community like or want. I'm a trickle. Yay. Being a trickle is cute. You'll grow. All Dark Souls games look the same to me. Yeah, they are quite similar. I mean, Bloodborne's a bit different though. It's a little bit more faster paced. And there's no shields in Bloodborne either. Okay, so we've got these cages. We will save them in as a tile set. So cages by Volutza, PNG. Right, so that they should be an RPG Maker now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to... let's open our tile set thingy-majig. So we've got Lakefall outside and Lakefall inside. And we're kind of full. I don't think we can really... What have we got for D? Yeah, we can change D because we didn't use any of D's. I'll change that one to the cages. Hopefully it's not edited anything weird. What we usually do is we use tile sets at first to create a map, but if we feel like we want to edit it further, we turn it into a parallax map after. That's kind of what we do. But I don't usually make interiors into parallax maps. We haven't so far anyway. The only parallax maps we've made are the Everbloom Forest, the actual forest dungeon area. Hi Rose, what is this scary thing going on? Cages, hi Silent, how are you doing today? It's so good to see you. Having a good Monday, Silent? Welcome to the stream. But yes, if you have been keeping up with the story, guys, ! Story, it's all on our Instagram. If you read chapter 1, part 2, it talks about Rose being in a cage. So we are making that now. Rose is going to be inside it and hopefully it looks good. We'll have to do a play test to see. I think that looks pretty cool so far, but we want to definitely make this cabin look a bit more dirty. Give it the sort of impression that people don't go inside here much. Basically, this little girl, who we've called Fran Bookington now, the sister of the innkeeper Nigel. She's the only one that's really been going in there. She's locked her up. We think she's this cute little girl, but really she's a monster. She's trapped me in a cage. It's all going to be real. But yeah, it's totally understandable why someone would trap me in a cage, because I'm a vampire. I'm a feral vampire. I'm dangerous, but I'm very misunderstood. I'm not dangerous, really. Let's catch up with chat. Did I miss your character being made? We're going to make Kung's character on Wednesday. That's the day that Kung can be around more. So I asked her if she'd prefer Tuesday or Wednesday, and she said Wednesday. So we're going to do it then, aren't we, Kung? Who is the black-haired character walking around on stream avatars? That is Jerez. That is Jerez's character. She came in last stream and we added her to the stream avatars thing. So yay. I love seeing the characters walking across. But she's the diplomat playable character. You'll see her in the character sheets if you have a little peek, Silent. So cool to be a diplomat in battle. This interface looks intimidating. Which interface, Kez? Which one exactly? I'm curious. I love that I'm being called Kung here, which is king in Swedish. Yeah, it's because you are a king. Well, you're a queen. It's my title, you know. That's how online usernames work. Is there a way to shorten the start of your username? That is who you are. Yeah. I normally call people by the first name they use for sure. There might be a certain instance when I use people's second name, but it's not very often. Did you say the monster is trapped in the cage? You think this is the monster, Wheelo? Does this look like a monster? It's me. I'm a monster. Looks like a cute little girl who's locked in a cage. I didn't realise my mirror image was in this. Oh, he's saying that my character's cute. Yeah, this is me, guys. If you're curious about my character... Oh, why does it say Margaret Items B? I'm not Margaret Items B. There we go. I used Margaret as a template, that's why her info's in there. If you're curious about my character, guys, I'm just going to get Discord up for you so you can see. We have a characters and places channel I think I've put the classes in brackets now here. So mine is here. So this is me, this character you can see in the cage right now. So if you want to hear about a bit of backstory, then Discord is the place to go to find that. But there should be a link in the panels to the character sheets too. But I mentioned it a few times, I will be making a website, and no doubt the character sheets will be going on there too. So yay, huzzah. And we'll basically make the website of everything in one place. So the character sheets will be on there. The story so far will be on there too. And anything of interest, information about the game, screenshots, maybe all the polls, an archive of the polls that you guys have voted on and stuff. I'll be up for listening to ideas for what you guys think should be on the website if you've got any. Smilebringer, how are you doing? It's good to see you. How's your day going, Smilebringer? Always thought that about you, Rose Farrell, but misunderstood. Yeah, me too. I feel that this character represents me perfectly. The tile set one, yeah? You'll get used to it. It can be a bit intimidating at first looking at RPG Maker, but it's a friendly piece of software once you get the hang of it. I mean, I used it when I was 12, so I managed to make a little crappy game back then. It worked, but it wasn't very good. Your request is my law. It's pretty cool that Kung means king. I'm not sure if I knew that. Photo gallery, yeah, definitely screenshots of the game will be a definite for sure. I agree, Wheelo. Been cleaning, tidying up all day, made a delicious kitchen rice for dinner. That sounds awesome. Can I have some? I want some. And now that Red's 18, she has mastered it. Yay. It's funny because I've talked about my age in a tweet today. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll see it. I had a few notifications, but I haven't had a chance to reply to them yet. Isn't the Vampire Rose character a mute? She's not a mute. She's more feral. Like her dialogue is more like animal-like. So she kind of makes sounds and speaks very broken, if that makes sense. So, but the mute is I suppose the hero, the custom hero is the mute. But not really, because dialogue decisions will still be made by choices. So I suppose you could see it as the hero does talk, but only in choices, not in actual dialogue. So every dialogue decision the hero gives is a choice made by the player. But very, very similar to Bethesda games, Fallout 3, New Vegas, Skyrim, and all of those types of games. I'm kind of copying that kind of thing for our hero when he speaks to NPCs. I'm sure there's some left. Yeah, give me some then. I would have loved to have seen a picture, Smilebringer, of that food. It sounds yummy. The first RPG Maker game I made was for school project. It was the assassination of Julius Caesar. You basically played guards trying to protect him from Brutus and Cassius. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. Windows 10, go away. It says restart and update to stay in support. Support for Windows 10 April 2018 update ends in November 2019. Restart and install the newest version of Windows to get the latest security updates and support. Go away. Do not restart while I'm streaming, computer. Imagine if it restarted now and just weren't streaming anymore. I'd cry. My goodness. Okay, that sounds really cool, Elite, though. That's pretty awesome. If you still got it, it would be funny if all of Rose's dialogue was something like this. The vampire Rose tilts her head and shows an expression that seems to say, I'm hungry, let's go catch some fish. RPG Rose growls, it would make a tricky conversation. A good inspiration would be somebody like the cave woman from Chrono Trigger, but even more animalistic than her. She actually did talk a little bit, but if you remember the cave woman from Chrono Trigger, that's kind of the thing I'm going for with my Rose character. I absolutely love her as a character. Is it Alia, is it? Or something like that. Chrono Trigger's a great game. And thank you so much for those 100 bitties, Kez. Can we have some hype, guys, for those bitties? I want to see the hype. I'm going to give you some hype too. Cute story. I was on the phone for a while there. Did the second link show up for you, or is it not actually going through? I did get one of your links, there you go, and I saved it. I'm not sure about a second one, so if you want to send it, the second one to me again to make sure, then that'll be awesome. There you go. I appreciate you. Can't afford sub right now, but wanted to support somehow because you rock. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you, guys. You are the best. That installs Windows version 19 of V's big update, but adds cool features. Oh, have you got it already, Wheelo? If it's a good update, I'm glad. Maybe my computer will run better and not be as laggy. But I don't want it to do it when I'm streaming. It can update when I'm not streaming. I think I have the save file on a PS1 memory card. Yeah, for sure. Like, if you guys have got old games, or definitely put them in the creative work channel or something. If you've still got them, I would do that if I still had mine. But all my old ones disappeared over the years. Good deal. Yay. Thank you for the hype. It was the same thing, just missed the first one I sent, so resent it. Good if you got one of them. Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much, Ego. Should update to Windows XP. I'm not really a fan of Windows 10, but you know, you kind of have to get it because if you don't update, you can't use things. But it's okay. It's okay, I guess. Anyway, so as we were doing, here's our cage. We could also always change the colour a little bit so it could blend in with the look of the Everbloom Forest, because this is a metal cage. An Everbloom Forest, have we even got any metal stuff in the Everbloom Forest? I'm not sure if it's that kind of area. It's wooden. We've got wooden bridges, wooden ladders, and lakefall as well. Yeah, wooden houses. It's a very wood-based kind of area. Wooden counters. So because of that, we don't really have much metal in this area of the game. I kind of want to edit the colouring so it looks more like a wooden cage. I'm not sure how well we could do that, but I'll do that later. I want to actually get... Well, we could do it now. It's pretty... I kind of like this one as well, though. Because like I said, I want to get the impression it's like old. And having the green... Is that mold? Is it mold? Having the green like gives it a more foresty feel. Like the Everbloom Forest, I guess. Though it's inside, so would that sort of look work inside a cabin? Or would that work better if the cage was outside? I don't know. I need your knowledge, guys. I'm still on 7. I used to be on 7 too. I was one of those people that was stuck on Windows 7 for years when everybody else upgraded to 10. And yeah, I ended up having to upgrade for some reason eventually because I had a program that just wasn't working because I was using Windows 7. The wood makes sense. There are trees everywhere. Yeah. So, look, should we try and edit? Should we try and should we see if we can make a convincing wooden cage just by recolouring it? Let's have a look, guys. We'll go in Photoshop and have a try. I do like the green on the metal as well, but I think I'm less inclined to have the metal because it's Everbloom Forest isn't a metal-y place. If we were in a setting that was more of a mining town, maybe I would then, but I know. We'll get an opportunity to have metal stuff when we get to another town, I kind of want to have varied environments, ideally. So I'm not even sure if we will be able to make this look like wood, though. It might look terrible, but we can see. I'm very curious, so we'll have a look. I mean, we got chains here for a start. So I don't know if we can edit them at all to make them look more like, what would it be, ropes? It works well in the cabin as long as the cabin also has moss and such. That's a good point too. What we'll do then, we'll see if we can pull it off with wood. If we don't, if it looks terrible, then we'll just use this mossy one instead. And we'll make the cabin mossy as well. You guys chat can tell me what you think, which one works best. But you could recolour it also yesterday, maybe get rid of the chains, have it just sitting on the floor. That's a good idea too, because if we are going to make it wood, we can't have the chains, can we? Because chains are metal. So let's just see. Let's just change the colour and see. It's still gonna, I bet it's still gonna look like metal, guys, even if we make it brown. Even if it does, like the brown would probably fit the Everbloom Forest more than the silver. Let me know what edits you think I should make, guys, if I need to change this colour a bit. One sec, let's get it up. Okay, it's here. So let's have a mess around and see what we can do. I mean, we have like a grate thing here, and obviously that's metal. You can tell just by looking at it. It's metal. Even though it's brown, still gives off that metal sort of look. Your friend refused to update Windows 98 to XP until it wasn't an option. Yeah, I'm one of those people too. I only do it when I'm forced. I can understand your friend. Don't know what's really going on though. I missed the entire putting in a cage bit. Well, it's basically part of the story, guys. Rose, the vampire, who is also a playable character in the game, she's going to be joining the party after this cutscene. She is locked up in here basically because she's a feral vampire and the villagers are scared of her. They think she's dangerous and think she's going to suck everybody's blood, because the villagers are very paranoid here because they had a massacre happen recently. There's a bit of a backstory for that, which I'll talk about when we go back to Lakefall and start adding side quests to the game. So they're very paranoid, fearful people. Not all of them are though. I mean, this little girl here, Fran Buckington, who we were editing today, she's very sassy and confident for a young girl, but her brother Nigel is very fearful and worried, and a lot of the others are quite fearful too. But this girl is brave and she's kind of took it on herself to make sure the vampire's not going to escape or anything. So we just want to make a good looking cabin basically, guys. Let me just get my headphones back in because I've accidentally plugged them out. Yes, are they back? One sec, guys. The music seems to have stopped on my end as well. I've ruined the audio. But yeah, as I was saying, we just want to make a very like old, abandoned sort of cabin here. And we're going to add other furniture as well. And just make it look cool and dirty and old. And like nobody's really been here for a while. Nobody lives here or uses it. It's just being used as a sort of area, you know, a building that does nothing. And it's currently a prison room for Rose, I guess. And has been for a while. Why isn't my music working? Let's restart that again. One sec, guys. Tech problems. There we go. It's working now. I pulled my earphones out basically, so it made all my audio stop. I am back. Let's catch up with chat. I hope the big bad wolf doesn't visit the test town. We're going to have a werewolf in the game. Think White Wat's character's going to be a sort of... He changes into animals, sort of like a druid. That'll be cool. I wish more stuff was available for Mac, so I never had to use Windows ever. Yeah, I used to have boot camp on my Mac when I had one, so I could use Windows. But I don't have a Mac now. If it still looks metal, remove the mesh at the top and have it open topped. Could do. I mean, we still got this bottom bit here, but with rows in there, we won't be able to see it as much. But do you think it would look... Let's get it back up. Let's get Photoshop back up. Do you guys think without the metal at the top, the grate thing, that it would look more like wood? Is there anything I could do to edit this cage to make it look like wood, guys? Maybe the colour's still a bit off. Maybe it needs a little bit more yellow in it. It's hard. Because it just definitely gives off that metal look still. Rose was right in putting the time out. Did I? What is a bit of massacre between friends? There's a horror. Massacres are horrible, guys. The reptile race slaughtered the villagers of Lakefall. That's the backstory. Two of the antagonists in this game are reptiles. One of them's walking across here wearing a hat. At the minimum, I'd just get rid of the chain, even if you left it grey. Make it seem slightly less out of place then. Okay, cool. So we'll just have a mess around, guys, for the rest of the stream. Getting this cabin sorted. And if you have any suggestions in chat for how we can definitely say. And if you've got any more as well, Paul Seago. If I'm doing something and you think, actually, maybe this would be cool instead, then just let me know. Even if like changing the colour of the cage a bit. Oh, thank you, Richard, for the 200 bitters. I appreciate that. And we've got some rewards for peeps in chats. Who got the emotes there? Did you get any emotes, guys? Thank you so much. Let's have some hype for Richard for those 200 bitters. And you're number 3 now, Richard, on the leaderboard for bits. Hooray. I have to look. Thank you for a fun stream, Relo, enjoy the rest of your birthday, and thank you so much for hanging out with me and the community on your birthday. That's very special, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Lots of love to you. But main 2 ideas for the cage. Put a roof on the cage. Use same colour scheme, lightness as surrounding wood environment. Okay. So a roof. Sounds like it would have to have a lot of heavy editing if we're going to pull off a wood thing. I mean, it would be so much easier if there was already a wooden cage asset. But I don't think there is. But maybe without the chains, it could look better. We could remove the trains now and put the updated asset into the cabin and see how that looks, and then edit it from there if we feel it needs changes. Yeah, you did get the emotes. Yay. I want some emotes, guys. I haven't got many of these unlockable emotes. Yeah, I want them. I hope I get some. Roof idea would be copy and pasting from different texture probably, but yeah, it might be too much effort really, yeah. And it's, you know what I mean, it's yeah, it might be. Maybe we should just have the metal with the moss on, guys. What do you think? I mean, looking at the Everbloom Forest, let's have a look at the area. It wouldn't be terribly unconvincing to imagine that metal could be from this place, right? I don't know. I mean, we got cliffs, but they're brown cliffs. There's a cave here. I mean, maybe mining goes on in there, and I guess it's not silver, you know, but I don't know. Maybe there is inside, but I'd see it. It's very sort of browny It's very brown, and the silver definitely makes it look out of place for sure, but what do you reckon, chat? Metal, we must just get rid of the change. Yeah, we could do that. That's a good idea. Enjoy the lurk, Kaz. Such a cute lurk emote. Because they could have been brought in a cage brought from a trader for some reason in the past. Yeah, and that's an option too. I mean, I like to keep things realistic, but it's not impossible to have things like that here. And I mean, this game's a multi-genre game anyway, in a way. It's a mixture of fantasy and modern day. So there's going to be like things lying around that might not seem like they fit in the area, and who cares, right? This is a multi-genre game. So yeah, let's try that. We'll use this moss one, but we'll just get rid of the chains and see how that looks, and then we'll decorate the area. We'll see if we can get some cobweb assets as well, and maybe some more like kind of mossy assets or something to make the area look very old and abandoned. And what other furniture do you think could work here? A table and a chair. We'll have a little look and see what there is, but let's go back to Photoshop. Doesn't look out of place at all unless the cage has lasers and a fingerprint lock. Yeah, it's still very, it could work in an old fantasy environment still. I'm being very overly fussy here. I think it's because everything we've used in like Fall and Everbloom has been very much wood. So I think I was just a bit unsure about the metal for that reason, but it's definitely not weird to have it. We could use it because it's just going to look strange if we try and make it look like wood. I don't think we're going to pull that off. So and I do really like this mossy look as well. It's very foresty. Oh, there's even bones in that one. Nasty. Interesting. Okay, so let's see how well we can remove these chains. We've got chains on all of them, haven't we? Yeah, we have. So we can't copy and paste any of them. So I've got rid of the chains, but as you can see, we still have some chain here. So we're going to have to... We could... Trying to think how we can do this convincingly without it looking like a complete mess. Maybe let's make another layer and see what we can do. This is where it gets challenging now, because we don't unfortunately have a cage that has a roof without the chains on top, so we have to do our best to get rid of these chains now. And let's zoom in super close. So it could be really thorough here and just go over the chains with the pencil tool and fill it in. That's one way, I guess, even though this one's a little bit, probably a bit more time consuming, but these still look better. But I'm very new to editing assets. I can create assets from scratch if I have the time, but editing is a new thing for me, but I have managed to do an okay job at it at certain points. So we need to fill it in a bit with the different coloured pixels probably, so it just looks more So now let's get rid of this metal chain business. If anyone has any suggestions for how we could edit this to look even more awesome, then for sure feel free to say. Copy the top and place it on the sides. Yeah, we could like, you mean this bit here, if we copy paste that and just rotate it by 90 degrees or something, that could work. Though we might need to edit it a bit because of the moss. Yeah, it's these little side bits that are the awkward bits, because if we copied this, it would look weird because there's moss on there. But we could do the non-moss ones, obviously. That could work. Like if we grab this, let's say. There's very little to work with here. So there's only a little bit that's visible. Thank you, Fat Milk, for that follow. I appreciate it. I mean, when it's zoomed out, the cage, it might not look as bad. If it isn't perfect, that is. I think maybe we should just do... put it on top and see how it looks. Doesn't look too bad, I guess. But we could definitely, with the sides, we could grab this bit here and rotate and see how that looks. Let's try. Probably going to take a little bit of messing around to get it how we like. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that line there when we edit that. So, yeah, that could work. We just have to tidy up. It actually doesn't even look too bad when it's zoomed out. Just need to tidy it up a bit and do the same to the other side. Now, if we get a brush and make it soft, could that work? I know. We need to somehow blend the moss in now, so it doesn't look sudden. Let's get rid of this line first of all. Thanks. Oh, you've got that one, Juice. I want that one. I think it looks like Kirby. It looks cute. I want that one. Congratulations though, Juice. I hope you like your new emote. And we get to keep those ones forever, don't we? These emotes that we get from bits. So we're getting there. We just need, something looks wrong with this here. Let's figure out what happened. Yeah, it's the chain. It's the bottom of the chain. That's why we need to hide that. But the easiest thing to do, let's just merge this because I don't think it looks too bad now on that side. Just a little bit of editing to do. If we grab that, flip it horizontally and just put it there, maybe that'll work. We need to, yeah, we need to change a bit though because it's, the grey looks weird now. Just okay, so I think we get in there, guys. It's nearly done. We've got rid of the chain and it's looking okay. The only thing that needs editing is these little tiny bits here. Because this is the chain bit and I'm trying to figure out how we can hide those. But we've managed. Doesn't look too bad. Welcome, it's cute. If in doubt, Cage. Nicolas Cage, right? Today, as usual, has gone by really quick, guys, the stream. So I'm going to try my best here. I'm going to make another layer. We'll see how this goes. I really like to get, before the end of the stream, get the cabin looking cool. At least presentable, that is. And I'll do a little bit of stuff off stream today. And I'll show you tomorrow's stream as well. The coming weeks though, there might be less done off stream because I might be working on the website because I want to get the website up and running. But I do tend to do a little bit in the evenings before I go to sleep for stream the next day. Always Nick Cage. Had to get brought up because of the cage. Just had to. Okay, not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. How does that look when we zoomed out? Yeah, needs a little bit more editing. Something doesn't look quite right. I think it's this black bit here. I think this is difficult now because this is where the silver merges with the moss. did use the soft brush for it, but oh no, I feel like I'm making it look worse than it looked before. This is definitely the tricky bit. I think maybe this bit needs deleting. How about... yeah, it definitely looks better with that deleted. But there's a couple of other things I want to try. Okay with that almost. Put a bit of a soft brush on there. Okay, merge. Now we gotta just copy and paste it over, so we'll get rid of that bit. Okay. Copy and paste. There we go, there's a couch without chains, finally. It was a bit difficult because unfortunately the chains are all at the top, but I feel like I've managed. And it looks okay, I guess, now. Ooh, you getting there, donut? Feels so wet already. You will be a tsunami in no time. Hi P1. It shouldn't be too high. Nobody in chats said so. So it's all good. We've got people here who'll tell me if it was too high. Don't usually, no offense or anything, but if somebody's new in stream and the first thing they say is, I usually don't listen. I usually just listen to the people that are regulars. But welcome. Okay, save. But chat, honestly, if it is a bit loud, let me know. No problem at all. But I'm more likely to just trust somebody that's a regular than somebody who's spoken for the first time in stream. Okay, so... let's save this. And we'll put it in the cabin. Volume is fine and I'm on a headset at work. Yeah. Goodbye, P1. Nice to meet you. Right, so it should update. Let's close the program. and open it again, because sometimes the assets don't update straight away. There we go. Let's see how it looks. Fingers crossed it looks okay. Let's get rid of the old one now. I'm a big trickle girl now. You're getting there. 8 raindrops. Requires a little bit of patience to get them, but surprisingly you can get them quicker than you think. People who have been like hanging out in the streams for the last couple of weeks have managed to get like nearly 200 already. Okay, I guess now we just need to think where it could go. That the best place in the room that would suit the cage. So I originally had it here. We need to make sure Rose looks good in it as well. Because she was actually centered with how it looked. So we might need to actually move the positioning of this because it's so that she's centered. Because as you can see, when we put that one down, it's a bit off center actually. So let's go back to Photoshop. Yeah, I'm going to just put that one there because the alignment's exactly right for this middle one. It should work. Let's make this cabin awesome, guys. Oh no, I've had all my chopped buns and I'm very hungry. Awesome. So I think it would probably suit being there, but let's put some other stuff in and see how it looks then. I mean, we have a bed here, but you know, it's not like she uses it. I feel like having one bed would work in here though, but we'll see. We'll think about what sort of items we could have in here. Let's have a look at our current tile set and see what we've got. So yeah, tatty stuff would be good. We make it look old and tatty. but nothing is set in stone. If something looks weird or out of place, then I'll probably remove it afterwards, but we'll experiment. Something like cracks in the wall could definitely work to give the impression of an old sort of unused cabin. We got spider webs. If we haven't, I'm going to look for some spider web assets. Hi Squared, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's good to meet you. Hope you're having a good Monday. Cabin renovation hype, yay! And guys, anybody, if you've got any suggestions for what could look really cool in here and really complement the cage and make this cabin look old and stuff, then feel free to suggest, and I will have a little look and see if there's existing assets of it. Cobwebs was one that I thought of, so I mean, yeah, something like a really old table is cool. Like, I think, yeah, in our tavern, we're actually using those tables in our tavern in Lakefall. So if we had like an old version of the table, and that could work too. I'm unsure if that's the right place for it, but I do like those actual assets in here. We got quite a few broken stuff. I can be a bit indecisive with placement. Like, I always think, will it look better here? In the middle? Or at the side? Not sure if I like it there. Looks a bit random. But I feel like one has to be there. Maybe we'll get rid of the beds for now. I mean, I kind of might want some tatty beds in here, but we'll see. Thank you for that follow, A Squared. I appreciate that. Mouldy rotting floorboards could add to it. That's a good idea too. I'm unsure if we've actually got those as a tile set. I'll have a little look, but if not, I'm going to have a look for that on Google. We'll see. Stone floor. Yeah, we're kind of using the wooden floor, I think, because that's kind of the look we're going for with all the Lakefall and Everbloom Forest buildings. But I can't wait until we do some different style buildings for sure in future towns. Probably have some stone ones then for sure. Something by way of little plants growing through the floorboards could be fun. That's cool too. The cracks add a lot of character, I agree. Bronze painting, yeah, that would be cool as well. I'm gonna get, hang on, I've got a notepad up here, so I'm gonna write down what you guys suggest. Cobweb, broken window, mouldy, rotting floorboards, plants growing through floorboards. Because I'm not going to finish this today's stream, so what I'm going to do is probably work on it off stream and have something to show you for tomorrow. But I want these all written down, so I've got some ideas. Wrong hanging painting. Holes in floor. Floor looks a bit clean, I agree, Mason. We definitely need some mouldy rotting floorboards and holes in the floors for sure. So I wrote that down. So yeah, I've got it there. So cobwebs, yeah, cobweb is definitely something to look for as well, and we've kind of got it with this broken table. I'm still unsure where to put it though, but we'll just stick it here for now. I still don't like it there, oh my goodness. What about here? I'm a fuss pot, what can I say? What other broken stuff have we got though? Just random. Is that wood? Is that wooden planks? Having that in the corner somewhere, maybe. What do you guys think about this? I think they're wooden planks anyway. We got broken boxes. That could work too. Just thinking of where to place them, I guess. I feel like a wrong hanging painting would look cool there. I'm going to just place them anywhere for now, and I might change the positioning later if I feel a little weird somewhere. I think all the paintings we've currently got are all nice ones though. But there's definitely got to be some in existence on the assets on the internet for us to use. That could work too, although I'm not sure if it's... We have got windows here. But what we're probably going to do... I mean, these particular windows are shut, so it's dark in here. But if there's ever open windows, we'd probably have like light effects coming from where the windows would be. But these ones are shut. Thank you so much for that follow, Mason. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Good to meet you. Okay, so I think we've looked on that one. Let's have a look. Oh, we do have a hole in the floor. Ooh. We have like dirt. I think that dirt looks a bit samey to have too much of it. So all that stuff there is nice. The cages. That's all nice objects, not broken. Which looks pretty cool, but just need to think where it would go because it looks weird. Like obviously it looks strange in that position. I'm still unsure about the cage. No, I do like the broken vase, but yeah, I'm going to look for extra assets online for sure. And see how we can get looking at. We definitely need cobwebs. And a broken, like a sort of tatty painting for sure. This music is intense. Yeah, is it too loud, Chubb? I've got it the exact same I've had it in every other stream for the last bazillion streams that I've done. So, Yeah. But someone came in saying it was loud, but I've done nothing different. How are you doing anyway, Chub? I hope you're having a good day. How is your week treating you? It's fine, yeah. It's made me super paranoid because he said he weren't coming back to the stream because I was rude to him. But, you know, you don't come in people's streams like, you know, you'd be friendly at first. I want this to be a friendly community. Not the first thing people say being like, you know, this is too loud, you know. But obviously what you said, Chub, is fine. You didn't say that. I'm not talking about you. Don't worry. You're fine, Chub. And thank you so much for that Twitch Prime. I appreciate you. Let's have some hype. It's so cool. And Chub, you're a regular anyway. You can say what you want within reason. But yeah, brand new people. I feel like a nice hello is how anyone should be in a new stream. Music is good volume. Thank you, Mad Hatter. How are you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. I don't change my volume between streamers and yours is the same level as everyone else. Awesome, Azriel. I think sometimes people have different things. You know, like some people have earphones in, some maybe it's louder for people with earphones. But you know, there's a volume change, I think, and if it is too loud for peeps, sometimes I do that. I just make it quieter if someone's mic's a bit extra loud or something. It happens. And get that out of my face. You love it, Chub. It's cute, isn't it? Look at that face. Look at it. But Chub doesn't like Mog, so Chub, just to be nice to you in the future, if you ever do something that needs hype in stream, I won't get Mog out. Just for you, Chub. This is the last time you'll see Mog. Hi, Chub. It looks dead. He's not dead. He's alive and breathing. My goodness, guys, how has stream gone so quick? So basically we're just doing this cabin. It is definitely not sorted yet. Everything kind of looks randomly placed at the moment, but the goal is to create like a really abandoned, old, dark, dingy looking cabin. I want to kind of get a dark look for sure. I wonder if there's any effects we could use as well to make it look a bit darker, because we are using a special plugin now with filters, which I really like. I've changed the sunbeam to that and it looks even better. So I'm going to have a mess around with it off stream and see what sort of things we can do to make this cabin look better. And then once that's done, then that's where the second part of the dialogue takes place, in this room here. Our little girl will be in here and we'll see Rose and we'll have another conversation and we'll make a little branching dialogue of that, and we'll post that on the dialogue suggestions again. So I think we might have another dialogue stream tomorrow, just because we haven't kind of got there yet and we need to do it more. Wednesday's stream will be a character making stream for Kung's character who hit 500 raindrops and she's filled in a form, so we'll be making her character sheet. And Thursday's stream will probably be, if all the dialogue's done and dusted, or we might just have a break from the dialogue just to change things up. We'll do some skill creation. We'll definitely do that on Thursday. And then we'll finish any dialogue off maybe next week if we don't finish it off. But we'll try and do as much as possible tomorrow as well. And really, because once we finish this scene and this is when the next quest will start, and we'll have the first boss then, and we'll have to decide the first boss together too at some point in the next couple of weeks, and that will be fun. Thank you for that follow, Geo, that's it. There we go. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Bourbon creams. I like bourbon creams. I like biscuits. Who wouldn't like biscuits? My profile picture is me surrounded by biscuits. Really? I want to see the selfie, Chub. Got off work to early, so day's good. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to. I'm first time here. Anyone want some tea and biscuits? Oh, it was Mins that asked the question about the biscuits. I did wonder. I thought, oh, what's made us talk about biscuits? I'm not complaining. And I see now. Is that a granny emote? That's incredible. I love it. What a cool granny emote. It's not a selfie, it's a drawing. Well, I want to see the drawing then, Chub. Who wants to take part in a raid today, guys? Who wants to go say hi to somebody? Because we are going to end stream now. It feels like a good time to end things. I'm going to have a mess around with this cabin. Hopefully I'll have it looking cooler for you guys tomorrow. Okay, guys. Do you know Xenic? I do, Chub Cheeks. Did she do it for you? Did she do the drawing for you? She's a good artist. Yeah, sure, going to be mostly FK, like I have been, but still awesome, guys. Well, if you want to take part in the raid, that'll be super cool. You don't no pressure to talk in the stream. All you need to do is Rose Raid Blood with an emote of your choice, but it'll be awesome to have you like take part and at least take part in the raid with us, even if you want to go and do your own thing afterwards. That is totally awesome. Cost me a sub and it was the best deal you ever made. I'm gonna look for that picture after, Chub. I want to see it. And thank you for the follow, Bang Bro. I appreciate it. Anyone else that's followed that I might have missed. So we're gonna, I think I found a cool person for us to say hi to, guys. I think you're gonna like their stream because I did the first time I went in it. They're called Dreamy Pop. They're playing a Fire Emblem Free Houses, which is a game I haven't played yet, but I want to. And they have a really cool stream avatar. Super cool. Really unique stream. So we're going to go raid them and say hello. So I'm just loading up Twitch and hopefully we don't get any drop frames or lag. Actually, I've had Twitch up whole stream, actually. That's pretty neat. So, let's do it, guys. Raid. Make sure I type this correct. Okay, guys. So, I will see you tomorrow. Same time. Thanks so much for hanging out. I've had an absolute blast, as always. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.